Happy day, students. Today we shall learn lesson 6 from the Beehive textbook, My Childhood Lesson. My Childhood is an extract from APJ Abdul Kalam's autobiography, The Wings of Fire. It describes the childhood days of Kalam in a very simple but vivid manner. Kalam talks about the people, the incidents, and the experiments that he had during his childhood, which shaped his adult life. Written in a very humble and a modest manner, the extract is very inspirational. Kalam was born in a middle class Tamil family in Rameshwaram. He had a secure childhood, both materially as well as emotionally. His parents, Jainulabdin and Ashiyamma, were very generous people. In spite of their limited means, Kalam inherited the values of honesty, self discipline, goodness, and kindness from his parents. Kalam's family was rather big, but their kitchen fed far more outsiders than all his family members. Their ancestral house was a large Pakka house which did not have any inessential comforts and luxuries. However, Kalam's father made sure that all the necessities like food, medicine, and clothes were provided to the family. In 1939, when the Second World War broke out, there was a sudden demand for tamarind seeds in the market. Kalam collected those seeds and sold them to earn an anna, which was a big amount for a family boy like him. His brother-in-law, Jainulabdin, would tell him stories about war, which Kalam would try to trace in the headlines of Dinamani, a newspaper in that region. Rameshwaram was an isolated place and the war didn't make any direct impact on it, except the train's halt at the station was stopped. As a result, the bundles of newspapers were thrown off the running trains. Kalam's cousin Samsudin, who had to distribute these newspapers in Rameshwaram, sought Kalam's help to catch the bundles. Thus, Kalam got the chance to earn his first wages, which gave him immense self confidence and a sense of pride. Kalam had three friends, Ramanatha Shastri, Aravindan, and Shiva Prakashan, who were very close to him. All the three were from orthodox Hindu Brahmin families, but religion never made any difference to their friendship. Later in life, Ramanatha Shastri took over the priesthood of Rameshwaram temple from his father. Aravindan took up the business of arranging transport for visiting pilgrims, and Sivaprakasam became a catering contractor for the Southern Railways. Kalam's family used to arrange boats with a special platform during the annual Sri Sitarama Kalyana ceremony. The platform was used for carrying idols of Lord Rama from the temple to the wedding site Ram Tirtha, which was a pond near Kalam's house. Kalam grew up listening to the stories both from the Ramayana and the life of Prophet from his mother and grandmother at bedtime. Certain incidents of his childhood left a deep impression on Kalam's young mind. When he was in 5th standard, a new teacher came to his class and did not like that Kalam, a Muslim boy, was sitting next to Ramanatha Sastri, a Brahmin. He sent Kalam to the back seat simply because it was in accordance with the social ranking of Muslims. Both Kalam and Ramanatha Shastri felt sad at the action of the teacher. Shastri wept, and this had a deep impact on Kalam. Both the children went home and told their respective parents about it. Shastri's father summoned the teacher and told him not to spread the poison of social inequality and communal intolerance in young minds. He told the teacher to either apologize or leave the school. This made the teacher not only regret his action, but he was also reformed. Another memorable incident of his childhood was when Sivasubramanya Iyer, Kalam's science teacher, invited him to his house. For a meal, Sivasubramanya Iyer was an Orthodox Brahmin and his wife was very conservative but was horrified at the idea of inviting a Muslim boy to dine in her ritually pure kitchen. When she refused to serve Kalam, Iyer did not lose his cool and not only served the boy with his own hands but also sat and ate with him. He invited Kalam the next weekend as well. Noticing Kalam's hesitation in accepting his invitation, Iyer told the child to be prepared to face such situations if he wished to change any system. When Kalam visited Iyer's house again, his wife took him to her kitchen and served him food with her own hands. The freedom of India was in the offing when the Second World War ended. Following Gandhiji's plea, the entire nation was hopeful of building their country themselves. Kalam too sought his father's permission to go and study further in Ramanathapuram. His father permitted him willingly because he wanted his son to grow. He even convinced Kalam's mother by telling her that parents should not thrust their ideas upon their children as they have their own way of thinking. The theme of this lesson is my childhood is that of our life is shaped by our experiences and the people around us. Kalam's insecure childhood, inspiring parents, supportive friends, and honest teachers instilled great values in him that gave him the wings of fire. Thank you, students.